North Carolina launches an $86 million stopgap internet access program. NTIA makes 9 awards in the Tribal Broadband Connectivity Program. The Corporation for Public Broadcasting will be dissolved. The FCC schedules a vote on expanded 6 gigahertz operations, and one state using AI to reduce distracted driving in construction zones. Those stories and more on This Week in the Broadband Universe. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Craig Corbin. North Carolina's Division of Broadband and Digital Opportunity this week announcing an $86 million stopgap solutions program to speed expansion of high-speed internet infrastructure to eligible unserved and underserved rural households, businesses, community anchor institutions, and state facilities in all 100 counties statewide. Broadband providers that pre-qualified have until midnight January 26th to submit applications. The stopgap program will fund broadband line extension projects that have not been reached through the GREAT, or Growing Rural Economies with Access to Technology Grant Program. Program funds must be expended by the end of 2026. A total of $6.5 million in grants awarded by NTIA this week in the Tribal Broadband Connectivity Program. Among the awardees, Alaska-based tribal entity Dena Nena Henash, Pueblo of Laguna in New Mexico, the Kiowa tribe of Oklahoma, Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes of Oklahoma, along with the Seldovia Village tribe in Alaska. Corporation for Public Broadcasting has overseen the federal government's investment in public broadcasting and media for nearly 6 decades. This week, its board of directors voted to dissolve the organization, the vote coming after all funding was ended by Congress. Most staff were laid off months ago. CPB came into being back in 1967 and sustained a nationwide public media system of more than 1,500 locally owned and operated public radio and television stations. A notable merger announced this week by Point Broadband and Clearwave Fiber. The deal will create one of the largest independent fiber operators nationwide, with a footprint in 12 states and a fiber network reaching better than 500,000 homes and businesses. Not included in the deal, Clearwave Fiber assets in southern Illinois. Those will be bought by Metro Communications. CEO of the combined company will be Clearwave Fiber's CEO David Armistead. Chairman of Point Broadband's board, John Sinelli, will serve in that role in the new organization. A tentative agenda for the FCC's January 29th open meeting featuring a vote on expansion of unlicensed operations in the 6 gigahertz band, modernizing internet-based telecommunications, relay services, along with consideration of new requirements related to foreign control over U.S. communications networks. Artificial intelligence being used to help keep construction work zones safer. The Arkansas Department of Transportation has deployed AI-equipped cameras capable of detecting drivers using handheld devices, such as cell phones, while navigating work zones. The goal is not to issue tickets, but rather to cut down on distracted driving and to get drivers to put their phones down. Arkansas has seen more than 2,000 work zone crashes annually since 2021. Enforcement of the initiative will involve the Arkansas State Highway Police, who will decide whether to issue warnings or citations based on those camera images. Open access leader Utopia Fiber has released results from its 2025 customer satisfaction survey. Not surprisingly, high levels of satisfaction were revealed. The provider's no-contract model drew widespread praise. Highlights of the survey included 86% of respondents listing the ability to choose ISPs as influencing their decision to switch, 79% placing a high value on Utopia Fiber's pricing compared to competitors, and 71% rating themselves as promoters of Utopia, with a ranking of either 9 or 10 out of 10. Elsewhere, NATE, the Communications Infrastructure Contractors Association, is transitioning to a new certification platform. The old CERT-TRAC certification tracking system was officially deactivated on January 1st. The organization's new platform will be more closely aligned with its STAR initiative. That's safety, training, accountability, and reliability. The NATE STAR initiative calls for participants to commit to requisite levels of training, site safety audits, along with the implementation of safety programs while adhering to industry best practices. And finally, on the programming front, a new home for the library of WWE content, a non-exclusive deal expanding the partnership with Netflix that launched 1 year ago will include WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, along with WWE documentaries and other original programming. And that original programming, extremely popular. WWE Raw 2025 was an immediate success, jumping into the top 10 English language TV titles around the world. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on This Week in the Broadband Universe.